Hello, 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 and welcome to Championship Living with Myles W. Miller. I'm your host, Mr. Myles W. Miller. Today, people, I want to come to you really quickly, really briefly, to offer you some encouragement, some motivation, some inspiration. But before I go too far ahead of myself, I submit this experience to God's Holy Spirit so that we all get what we came for, and that is a move of His Spirit. People, I come to you today to share good news. You're not behind. I'll say it again. You're not behind. You're being prepared. And as I thought about what I wanted to talk about tonight, talk about with you at this moment, I thought about it. I looked up, and I know if it was affecting me, it might be affecting you as well. This year is moving really fast. We're in 2026. We're in the second quarter of 2026. That means 3 months has already just evaporated. They're gone. I know many of us, we've been counting the weeks, counting our goals, counting the distance between where we are and where we want to be and where we think we should be. But I want you to hear me say this again. Hear me very clearly. Hear me very carefully. You are not behind. You are being prepared, and you're being prepared for something great. So stay with me here. Stay with me here. I'm working with you today so that we can activate your spring forward reset. Your spring forward reset. And so what that means is that a lot of times we get caught up in the day-to-day operations of our lives. Our expectations may not be met according to what we thought we would where we'd be at this point. Think about it. Just January 1st, everybody you can imagine had the idea, I'm going to go to the gym, I want to lose weight, I want to do this, I want to do that. They had all these resolutions. They're probably by January 5th were null and void, right? And then every day that passed by after, this is as if the calendar was judging them. But a calendar is a tool, not a judge. It's not a legislator, it's not a police officer. So somehow, some way, we've got to come together now and just understand what this process really is all about. Every month that passes without you quote unquote winning, it becomes more and more evident that you didn't get to where you thought you would be. If I'm sounding redundant, it's because I want you to really hear, I want you to hear it come from me to you. We're already now in April. You haven't launched a big thing. You haven't lost the weight. You haven't closed the big deal. You haven't made the move. And it's starting to feel more and more like the case of the calendar is ruling against you. And the case is getting stronger and stronger that you probably won't do this. You may not ever do this. And what makes you think you can do that? I want to silence that noise in your head because I'm going to challenge you today. It is our very nature to be champions. It's our very nature to be winners. It's our very nature to be overcomers, to be dreamers, visionaries, and go-getters. But in the season that we're in right now, sometimes it's not that we're not effective. We're just being prepared. We're not behind. We're not delayed. We're not off track. We're being prepared. You're being prepared for something great. Think about a skyscraper. Let's think about for instance, a 220-story skyscraper. Now, for all intents and purposes, that building cannot sit on a foundation that's built for 50 stories. It'll sway in the wind, it'll turn, it'll twist. It wouldn't be in its proper setting. But what must be done is that the foundation must be prepared properly for that very building to stand up. So a lot of the times that means that the work that is being done underground or a place you can't see every day. It's not behind, it's being prepared. Your skyscraper is being prepared right now as we speak. All the work that you put in up to this point was preparation. The skyscraper's coming. No worries. We're going to, and the thing about it, once you can start building the skyscraper, it goes really fast. But you have to go down deep, 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 way deep into the foundation, into the earth, to make sure that that thing that you're going to erect into the sky is going to stand and it's going to be able to withstand the twists and trials of life, the wind, the sun, the weather itself. You're no different. You're not behind. You're being prepared. Your foundation is being laid out and made smooth. It's being fortified to handle those amazing goals that you set, those amazing visions that you set. Maybe you need to change a couple things up. Maybe as you're getting down into the foundation, you're seeing some things that need to change because we're working on ourselves. We're doing the inner work now. We're healing and we're doing things that are necessary to make sure that when we do put the building up, that it will stand and will not fall. When your life for your dreams, which is wonderful and you deserve, begins to manifest, that it won't be put on in a messy place. I know right now I'm doing some spring cleaning around my house because there's some new things I want to come into my life. So that's part of my preparation process. I'm not behind. I had to catch myself. I'm not behind. I'm just, uh, we get through the wintertime and I live in Michigan. Wintertime in Michigan was really intense this year. So there's a lot more effort being put into cleaning this in the spring here before we go forward. And that's okay. And it's okay for you. But what I would tell you is this. I want to share this quick story with you. Then I'm going to get out your way because I want you to get this and I want you to get moving into your goals and your visions. I once went to a Buddhist temple when I was a student at the University of Michigan. And I was going because I was looking for actually trying to learn how to meditate. That was actually my goal. I wanted to learn how to meditate. And I said, what better place to go than a Buddhist temple, right? So I went to this place, and I can't tell you, I don't know the protocol there. I just know what I experienced that day. And there was a person speaking or who was leading the meditation. And after everyone had had time to get quiet and center themselves and go through some breathing exercises and focus on the things that they want to focus on, a young lady got up and spoke and led the class or led the audience. And what she said was profound. She was a marathon runner and she worked with a coach to get better at running marathons. And the thing that really stuck out to me was that if you're going to run a marathon, you don't wake up today and go run a marathon. You prepare months in advance. You prepare as if the race is happening that day, every day. But you learn integral parts from what she was saying. You learn how to breathe, when to take the water breaks, or when to speed up, when to slow down, because it's an endurance factor in place. There's a lot of things that go into it, but the one thing that goes into it more than anything is that what happens when your body is starting to break down and starting to get tired, and your mind is no longer as clear as it once was when you first started the race, and you're starting to question everything about being in that experience. She said the coach gave her a mantra, and it was just the next step. Instead of focusing on getting to the finish line, the main focus became just the next step. Just the next step. Just the next step. And as you keep focusing on just the next step, eventually, one by one, by one, by one, by one, by one, and so on, you find yourself at the finish line. You find yourself finishing the race. Nobody runs a marathon to not finish. And so this was so profound to me because like I said, I've never run a marathon. I probably won't run a marathon. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have no desire to run a marathon. But the lesson I was able to learn from this other person's experience is that sometimes the most important thing that you can do in your process to keep yourself moving forward, to keep yourself understanding that you're not behind, you've been in preparation, is just take the next step. It's just the next step. Just focus on that next step. You don't have to worry about the finish line right now. Just the next step. And if you keep focusing on the next step, you'll keep getting to the next step. And then you'll keep getting to the next step, and then the next step, and then the next step. And then ultimately, you will look up and you will have accomplished your goal. You will have finished the race. I encourage you today to just take the next step. Whatever that may look like for you. Just the next step. Whatever it looks like in your process, just the next step. If you're still on your weight loss mission, the next step could be just today is just drink more water to get more hydrated. If you wanted to launch a new course online, write the outline. You want to close a big deal? Have you met anybody new yet who could actually help you close the deal? Again, just the next step. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. Just the next step. That's my seed right now for today in your process. Just because spring is here doesn't mean you're too late. Actually, the sun is starting to shine and you're right on time. Just take the next step. I'm Myles W. Miller. This has been Championship Living. And I'll leave you with my motto, my mantra, my motto. Don't ever give up. Don't ever quit on your dreams. God bless you. And I'll see you again.